Hey girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some really cool gel polish nails. Nail Addict did reach out to me again and sent me some more gel polishes, so let's go ahead and take a look at the colors. I did pick these out from their website. Here are the 3 blue colors that I picked. I love getting different shades of blue. This first one here is called Navy Blue, the next one is called Fun in a Bottle, and the last one is called Sweet Sapphire. I will be swatching all of these gel polishes in just a minute. Here are the 2 pink shades that I got. The first one is called Do Me a Favor and the other one is called Milky Way. I also chose to get a gray, which is called Her Armor, and a light lavender, which is called Breaking News. And of course, they sent over the No Wipe Gel Top Coat. I'm going to go ahead and swatch out all of the colors using these stiletto nail swatches. I will link everything I'm using down below in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch out the first color. This one is one of the blue ones. This is called Fun in a Bottle. It's a really pretty sky blue color. I love this shade of gel polish. It's so fun and perfect for summer. As you can see, this does have a very thick consistency. I love it. I love thicker gels. I'm not like a runny gel type of person, so just keep that in mind if you do like runnier gels. You can see here this gel polish is like super pigmented. I only needed to do like 1 coat. I did cure that and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. This is the darker blue. This one is called Navy Blue. This is a really dark shade of blue gel polish. I do really like this color. When I do my own nails, I like to use multiple shades of one color. I feel like it gives the nails a lot of dimension, but when I held this color up to the other blues that I got, it looks purple. I don't know, I'll insert some footage at the end of the swatching. The next color is called Sweet Sapphire. This is like a glittery blue color. I really loved the swatch on the website as well as the swatch in the lid, but I noticed when I started painting it onto the nail tip that this is a very sheer type of gel polish. I personally find that this company doesn't have too many very sheer colors, which is something that I like about them, so you do have to do multiple layers of this color to get a good coverage. The next color is called Breaking News. This is a really beautiful lavender shade of gel polish. When I first swatched this color, I was like, I need this on my nails. So I painted this onto my nails very quickly for the weekend and I wore that for like quite a while, honestly, but I really do love this shade of purple. And the next color is called Her Armor. This is a gray shade of gel polish. I used to love gray nails. This does seem to be a little bit more on the warm tone side of the grays, but I do still really like this color of gel polish. The next color is called Do Me a Favor. I really loved the swatch of this color on their website and I do feel like it matches very nicely, which is something that I value when I look at a brand. I do want to make sure that their colors match the online swatches as well as possible. This color also has a very nice coverage. I really love this shade of pink. And the last color is called Milky Way, and this is a really light pink with glitter in it. I have actually been looking for a color very similar to this for quite a while, and I feel like this color matches exactly what I wanted. This is a sheer type of gel polish, so you will need to do multiple layers to build up a good color coverage, but that's exactly what I want. I did have a color similar to this, and this just matches exactly what I was looking for in a different brand. I did go back and do 2 layers of this gel polish as well as Sweet Sapphire. Here are all of the gel polish swatches. I love all of these colors, especially the blue ones and the lavender. They're my favorite out of this set that I picked out. Here's the swatches in a different lighting. I will try to compare the blues to the navy blue. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks a little bit more purple than the other blues. Let me know what you think down below in the comments if the navy blue matches the blues or the purples better. Who knows, maybe it's just me. Let's go ahead and move on to the manicure portion of this video. I do already have my nails done. I did these in my last YouTube video, which I'll link right here along in the description. I did just take off the gel design that I did on the nails, and so now we're ready to do the gel design. I am going to be using the Fun in a Bottle color. For the other hand, I do have the color Milky Way on, which is that really pretty pink glitter gel polish color. I love having a color like this on my natural nails. It's very beautiful yet very natural. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing another French tip jelly stamper hack. As you can see, my jelly stamper here is in kind of bad shape. It looks a little bit dirty, which I'm honestly not too worried about. And I do have quite a few chunks missing from the silicone. I think it will be okay. I'm just going to be doing the French tip on the corner of the stamper. So I'm starting by taking the lighter blue shade of gel polish, and I'm going to be applying this onto the side of the jelly stamper. I do want to make sure to apply a decent layer of the gel polish because I don't want to have to do 2 layers of the gel polish color. Once I've applied the gel polish, I'm going to start pushing my nail from the base of the gel polish color. This is going to prevent having the gel polish on my skin. I'm just eyeballing how thick I want my French tip nail to be. I'm then going to pull the jelly stamper off, and that's the French tip nail. This French tip hack is one of the fastest and easiest ways to do French tip nails. If you haven't tried it, I think you're missing out. I'm going to go ahead and apply more of the gel polish color onto the stamper because I am going to be doing French tips on the pinky as well as the thumb. So I'm going to go ahead and dip the pinky into the gel polish the same way that I did the index nail. So because I was pushing into the corner of the stamper, it kind of like moved inwards and messed up my French tip nail. I just took it off and redid it. It was a little bit annoying, but honestly, it's a really easy fix. Once you pull the nail out of the stamper, you may notice that the tip of the nail is missing some gel polish. This is kind of common. All you have to do is just re-dip the tip of the nail back into the gel polish, and that fixes your issue. Now, because this method has a really bad issue with bulking up the tip of the nail with a lot of excess gel, I'm just going to take the brush and wipe off the excess polish and go ahead and paint over top of the French tip. This is going to remove all of the excess gel. So on this nail palette, I do have the same blue color as well as the gray, which is called Her Armor. I'm just going to be taking a really fine nail art brush and dipping into the same blue gel polish. I'm going to go ahead and fix the smile line of the nail. Now this step is optional, but personally I like my French tip nails to have a very curvy smile line. Again, this is just a personal preference. You can leave the nails just how they are, but with doing the French tip stamper hack, you can't really get a really deep smile line, which is something that I'm not a huge fan of. But honestly, fixing the corners of the French tip nail is much quicker and easier than hand painting your entire French tip nails. So that is what I like to do when I do this method. I am going to do the same thing to the pinky as well. So the next step is actually a pro tip that I've learned along the way of doing my own nails, and that is to take a lint-free wipe and wipe the edges of the nails before you cure. Doing this is going to remove the excess gel from the corners of your nail and make sure that you don't lose the nail shape that you've created. This is really important to keep a good, clean, crisp nail shape. I'm going to go ahead and do another French tip on the thumbnail. Again, I'm doing the same steps that I did for the index and pinky nail. If you haven't seen my other French tip stamper hack videos, I will link them in the description as well. In those videos, I do mention that using the nail stamper with sharp nail shapes such as square and stiletto can rip your jelly stamper, and that's exactly what happened to mine. So make sure if you are going to try this method that you have very smooth edges, and then you can go and fix your nail shape after the nail stamping. If you don't like using gel, you can also do this method with like acrylic paint or maybe even regular nail polish, but you have to be very quick before the nail polish has a chance to dry. I personally just love using gel, so that's the product that I like to use for this method. So once I've completed all of the French tip nails, I am going to do a full cure under the UV LED nail lamp for 1 minute. So I do have the gray gel polish here. Again, this is called Her Armor. I did want to try to incorporate gray in the manicure because not a lot of people use gray in their nails. I really love gray. It's a really pretty color. So I'm going to be using that to do some plaid nail design, and I'm going to be using my very fine nail art brush to draw some lines on the nail. I'm starting at the side of the nail and I'm just drawing a vertical line. I do want to make this line a little bit on the thicker side because I do plan to do thinner lines on the sides and on the middle of this line. So I do want to make it thick enough that I can get those tiny lines. For all of these lines, I am trying to stay inside of the French tip portion of the nail. I don't want to go over top of the nude color that I have on. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a horizontal line crossing the first one that I've already done. I am leaving a little bit of blue gel polish showing on the free edge of the nail. For this line, I'm trying to make it about the same thickness as the first one. This may seem a little bit difficult to see on camera, but you can see it a lot better in person, and once I add all of the details, you can see these lines a lot better. So once I have those lines, I am going to go ahead and do the same thing on the pinky nail as well. I am kind of flipping the nail design, so I'm doing the line on the left side of the nail, and I'm still doing the horizontal line at the tip of the nail as well. I do want to mention that this design is inspired by Nails by Key. She did a purple plaid nail design like a month ago, and I was so inspired by the French tip one that she done. I loved it so much and I wanted to recreate it, but of course I love blue, so I decided to do this design with blue. Since I did take inspiration from her, I will link her video down below in the description, so make sure to go and check out her video as well. I am going to go ahead and repeat the same thing on the thumbnail as well. These gel polish colors from Nail Addict LA are super nice. I love the quality of them. As you've seen in the beginning, they are on the thicker side, which is honestly something that I really like. I love thicker gels and they're really nice and easy to work with. They do have a really high pigment of color, so you don't need to do more than like one layer of color, which is something that's really important when doing nail art. They are vegan, cruelty-free, and nine-free. This company is also really affordable with the discount code that I have. I will link everything down below in the description if you are interested in these products. Once I have those initial lines, I'm going to go ahead and do a full cure under the nail lamp. Next, I'm going to take the color Sweet Sapphire, which is the really beautiful dark blue glitter gel polish. I'm going to add a little bit of this onto the palette as well, because I am going to be using the fine nail art brush to do some thin lines. So taking the color Sweet Sapphire and the clean nail art brush, I'm just going to be doing some thin lines on the outside of the gray lines. I am basically just outlining the gray lines with the color Sweet Sapphire. This is going to be creating the plaid nail design. I'm going to make sure I don't have too much polish on the brush, and I'm going to be doing a very thin line in the center of those lines. This is really difficult. I made this line a little bit too thin, so if you want to make sure you have enough room for this, make the lines a little bit thicker. I'm going to repeat the exact same thing on the horizontal line as well. These lines are overlapping, so make sure not to have too much product on your brush, otherwise you're going to like smudge that whole area together and that's not going to look too good. So make sure to use very small amounts of the gel polish on your brush. So at this point, I kind of decided to start doing one nail design at a time. That way I don't ruin one nail while trying to do the other one. So after I have all of the Sweet Sapphire lines, I'm going to go ahead and cure at least 30 seconds under the nail lamp to make sure that the gel does not move. I am also going to be taking the White Addict color. I got this in my last PR from them. I will link the video down below along with this product. I'm going to take a little bit of that and put it onto the nail palette. So taking my clean nail art brush and the White Addict color, I'm going to be doing some more lines on the nail. So to do this plaid nail design, I am going to be doing the white line on the opposite side that I did the thicker line. This is going to fill in that side of the nail. Once I have the vertical line, I'm also going to do a horizontal line going down towards the smile line of the nail. I actually cut part of this off, and it was kind of my intention. I didn't want to have the line too low, so doing the line higher actually cut some of the line off, which does make it a little bit harder to make the line very straight, but I am happy with how this came out. Once I have the white line how I want, I'm going to do another 30-second cure under the nail lamp, and I'm going to take the color Sweet Sapphire again, and I'm going to be outlining the French tip. So initially I was planning to leave the nail like this. It looks a little bit more like Nails by Key's version. I absolutely loved it, but after looking at the nail design, I didn't really like how the white lines looked, so I figured that adding an outline to this French tip nail would make it look a little bit better. I do really love how this nail design came out, so even though I wasn't planning to do the smile line outline, I do really like how this turned out. Once I have that like I want, I am going to cure under the nail lamp. I am going to be repeating the exact same steps on the pinky and thumbnail as well. This is going to complete the plaid nail design French tips. Once I have the plaid nails designed like I want, I'm going to cure under the nail lamp. After the plaid nails have been cured, I'm going to take these beautiful blue butterfly nail stickers that I got from Nails by Rosalie. She's one of my good nail friends and she has opened up her own nail store. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go and visit her website. I will link it down below. To put the nail stickers on the nail, I'm taking my tweezers and I'm being very careful to pick up the nail sticker. I'm choosing this dark blue one right here because it goes very nicely with Sweet Sapphire. So I'm going to place this on the corner of my middle fingernail at the bottom. I really love these stickers because they have like glitter in them. I don't really have any other nail stickers with glitter, so I really do like these nail stickers. So for the next one, I'm taking this lighter blue one. It kind of like ombres from blue to like white. I really like this one and it went very nicely with this set. For this one, I am placing it towards the base of the nail. I did decide to add one more. Honestly, this one didn't go very nicely with the nail set, but I do really like it anyway. I picked this one right here. It's kind of like a grayish blue type color. I'm going to place it at the tip of the ring fingernail, and I am going to be adding something else to this nail. Super excited. So those are the nail stickers. I love them. They went so nicely with this set. So next, I'm taking the Nail Addict No Wipe Gel Top Coat. I love their gel top coats. They're no wipe, so you don't have the sticky layer after you cure. They do have a really nice consistency and they give the nails a beautiful shine that lasts. I'm going to be applying this to every nail except the ring fingernail. So before I cure that layer, I am taking these rhinestones and different like nail decorations that I got from one of the double dip mystery boxes. I haven't uploaded that yet. I will try to do that very soon. So from that kit, I'm taking these blue rhinestones. I chose these over other blue rhinestones that I have because they are kind of like medium-sized rhinestones and they seem to have a darker blue color than the other ones that I have. I kind of wanted to match the darker blue shades in this nail set. So I'm taking those rhinestones and I'm just applying them to the empty spaces in the nail directly into the gel top coat. Now I am applying these with tweezers. Honestly, I need to start using like my rhinestone pickers because this is so difficult. I don't know why I do this to myself. So anyway, I'm going to apply the gel top coat to the thumbnail as well, and then I'm going to cure under the UV LED nail lamp for 1 minute. So for the middle fingernail, I'm taking these beautiful 3D butterflies. I got these from one of the XXC polygel kits. I will link it down below in the description. Here's what they look like. You do get different color ones. I chose this one because it has the blue ones in it. So I'm just taking my tweezers and look at this butterfly. It's so cute. I love it. It's very 3D. So to apply this butterfly, I am taking some clear polygel and I'm going to be applying this to the back of the butterfly. But before I do that, I am going to go ahead and apply the No Wipe Gel Top Coat to the nail. I am doing this because I don't want to have to top coat the nail after I've applied the butterfly. So I'm just going to apply the No Wipe Gel Top Coat to the nail, and before I cure that, I'm going to take the clear polygel, apply some to the back of the butterfly, and place it onto the nail. Once I have the butterfly in the perfect position, I'm going to go ahead and do a full cure under the UV LED nail lamp. After the nails are cured, I'm going to take some oil and add this to all of the cuticles. It is important to rehydrate your skin after your manicure. And here are the nails. I hope you guys love this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you're not already, don't forget to hit subscribe because I do post weekly nail videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!